Are you dependent on one income stream? Like, this is my personal experience, guys. Uh, I've been making money from the past 4 or 5 years. That's it. Before that, I was in the medical field. I was a doctor, and of course, I should be making money at that time, but that wasn't the case because I was also studying. So many things wrapped up, and I was not having any job. So first time I started making money back in 2020. So it's been like 4 to 5 years, I can say, because 2020 I didn't make that much. It's a little bit because I was starting my business. 2021, that was a huge hype. So whatever, 4 or 5 years, whatever years you want to take in. But I realized over the course of these years, I manifested money in the ways that I couldn't even imagine it. Surprise money is coming, showing up in my bank account, showing up through the form of gifts, rewards, coupons, through the people, situations. And sometimes the money doesn't come like a cash or a credit. It comes as in the form of a reward or some form of other material object, like staying somewhere for free, getting the free food, the clothes, the reward, shopping, and all that stuff. And I realized that when I received the money, the surprise money from the source that I wouldn't even imagine before, the first time I received it, I'm so much grateful about it, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then the second time, I was thinking about what if I could manifest the amount of money more or better or whatever from the same income stream or from the same source that I manifested that I wouldn't even imagine before. So the second time, I'm going with the same, and then I realized that I'm getting dependent on that stream. And this thing I realized today, and I was like, I have multiple income streams coming money from so many sources, not just from my business, but from the people, situation, so much. And now I'm realizing why I'm getting dependent on one income stream. Why? Why I'm thinking that this is the only way the money has to come, because it has proven me in the past that the money has come to me through this one source, through one pathway, so it has to come through this one. Why? Because what if the universe wants to send you the money that you couldn't even imagine right now, and you're just blocking it because you're so freaking dependent on one income stream or one path or one source that this is the only way the money has to come, and you're blocking the other pathways that could be through the path of least resistance, fast, easy, simple, money literally showing up like that in your life, but you're blocking it because you're too focused on dependent on one income stream or one source. And sometimes it's easy said than being done, because when you are in the moment, you couldn't even realize it. You realize it when you come out of it, and maybe after a couple of days or weeks or months or years, whatever. But then, since I'm growing and evolving pretty fast, I hope it makes sense what I'm trying to convey over here. I see the things within days, and I'm like, why I'm so much dependent on this one income stream? Why not open up to unlimited possibilities, unlimited pathways, unlimited resources, unlimited information that is there waiting for me to explore? It's just that I'm so much focused on one thing that I couldn't even see the other things. I couldn't even see the other things that are blossoming up. So I changed my angle from focusing on one thing to now opening up to different possibilities. And why not just go with the flow? Why not just not being dependent on one income stream, that money has to come through my job, through my business, through my spouse, or whatever it is for you? Why not just being open for showing up through the ways that you couldn't even imagine right now? Because if you are working on your mental diet and you've been doing manifestation, the money has to come. If you're doing specifically for money, it has to come, because money is your birthright. Money is my birthright, is your birthright, everybody's birthright. It's birthright that we should be having sufficient amount of money for us to explore, for us to live, thrive, not just survive, just thrive and go after the things that we really want to do, go and do it. But since we are so focused on one way, the money has to come, that we are blocking the other ways that it could come in our life. So that's why I want to talk about that. Are you dependent on one income stream or one pathway through the money is coming and showing up in your life, in the past as well and right now? If yes, then don't do it anymore. I'm not saying to disregard or to not be grateful from the ways that you're receiving money. Be grateful, don't disregard them, continue receiving from them. But then open up your horizon and open up the pathway and see the ways that you couldn't even imagine before. The money can come to you in the ways that you never imagined before. Just open up a little bit. Just keep your minds like calm and not heavily dependent on one way. Just keep it calm, keep it in the center. Okay, so that this new information or this new pathway from which the money is coming to you can open up, and you can literally see and follow and go along with that. So create that space, because sometimes we need space. And this is more about mental space, maybe physical space if you need it, but I'm talking about more mental space. Just clearing up your mind, clearing up your head, and get out of the deadline. Understand that you always have money to finish up with the deadlines, to pay the bills or expenses or loan, whatever, on time. But just create a space mentally a little bit, so that you can allow the money to flow in your life that is waiting for you to come in your life. And not just being dependent on one pathway or one or two pathways, whatever it is has been shown up in your life so far. Let me know if this piece of content resonates with you. And guys, in the upcoming videos, I'm going to go more deep in these topics, because I'm also exploring and experimenting with money manifestation. And the monies has been showing up in my life that I never expected before. And some are the expected ways, some are the unexpected ways. So as I'm exploring and learning and growing and evolving, I'm going to share more that kind of content on this channel. So hopefully it's going to resonating with you. Let me know, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing if this piece content resonates. And don't forget, I have a course talking about manifesting, attracting abundance by doing what you love. The link is in description. Thank you so much. See you the next time. Bye-bye.